Hello, my name is Alexis Darden, and this is my video blog number 4 for INFM 685. For this assignment, we were to record our video and submit the link on the following topics: unit, integration, system, functional, stress, performance, and usability testing. Unit testing is a type of software testing where individual units or components of a software are tested. The purpose of this testing is to be able to validate that each individual unit of the software code performs as it is supposed to. Unit testing is performed by the developers during the development phase of a software application. Unit testing is done prior to integration testing and is important because proper unit testing saves time and money. Key benefits of unit testing are that it helps to fix bugs early within the development cycle, saves costs, helps the developers understand the code base while enabling them to quickly make changes, provides better communication, and helps with code reuse. There are two types of unit testing, manual and automated. While unit testing is usually automated, it can be manually performed as well. Unit testing techniques are categorized into three parts: black box, white box, and gray box. Black box testing involves testing of the user interface along with input and output. White box testing involves testing the functional behavior of the software application, and gray box testing involves executing test suites, test methods, test cases, and performing risk analysis. Integration testing is done so software modules are integrated logically and tested as a group. The purpose of integration testing is to expose any defects in the interaction between software modules and when they are integrated. This level of testing focuses on checking data communication amongst these software modules. There are two different strategies associated with integration testing: the Big Bang approach and the incremental approach. Big Bang testing is where all of the components or modules are integrated together at one time and then tested as a unit. The incremental approach involves integrating two or more modules that are logically related to one another and then tested for proper functioning of the application. Incremental testing can be further broken down into three additional approaches shown on the screen: top-down approach, bottom-up approach, and sandwich approach. These are all methods used to carry out the incremental approach. Top-down involves testing from top to bottom following the controlled flow of the software system. Bottom-up involves testing of the lower-level modules first. Sandwich testing, which is a combination of both the other methods, involves testing of the top-level modules and the lower-level modules at the same time while the lower modules and top modules are integrated. System testing involves the validation of the complete, fully integrated software product. The purpose of this testing is to evaluate the end-to-end system specifications. System testing falls under the category of black box testing because black box testing involves external working of the software from the user's perspective. System testing is needed to test the fully integrated applications, verify the testing of every input to check for desired outputs within the application, and test the user's experience with the application. There are over 50 types of system testing, but the type of system testing to use all depends on various variables, to include who the tester works for, the time available for testing, the resources available to the tester, the software tester's education, and the budget. Functional testing validates the software system against the functional requirements and specifications. Its purpose is to test every function of the application by providing appropriate input and verifying the output against the requirements. This type of testing checks APIs, security, user interface, database, and client-server communication, and can be done through automation or manually. Functional testing mainly focuses on mainline functions, accessibility, error conditions, and basic usability. It's important to note that there is functional testing, but also non-functional testing. And while there are key differences between the two, functional testing describes what the product does, while non-functional testing describes how well the product works. Stress testing verifies reliability and stability of the software application, and its goal is to measure software on its robustness and error handling capabilities under heavy load conditions while ensuring the software doesn't crash under critical situations. Stress testing is most commonly used to determine the limit at which the software will break. There are 5 types of stress testing to include distributed application, transactional, systemic, and exploratory. Performance testing tests for the response time, speed, stability, reliability, scalability, and resource usage of a software application under a particular workload. It is used to identify and eliminate the performance bottlenecks in the application. Performance testing is important in that it reveals what needs to be improved before the product goes onto the market. There are 6 types of performance testing, including load testing, stress testing, endurance testing, spike testing, volume testing, and scalability testing. Common performance problems related to performance testing are long load times, poor response times, poor scalability, and bottlenecking. Last but not least, there is usability testing. Usability testing evaluates ease of use by testing how easy a product is to use by testing the product with real users. In this testing, users are asked to complete different tasks to determine where they encounter problems or experience any confusion. There are 2 types of usability testing, comparative and explorative. Comparative usability testing compares one product with another product, and explorative usability testing establishes what functionality should be included to meet the user's needs. And these are my references. That is the end of my discussion. Thank you.